chance to work on new projects. When Sam Tail just popped up on my feed this freaking fast, this freaking quick, I have no idea what I'm watching over here. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Where's the fire stick at? Of course, nowhere to be found. I hate it when YouTube does that. I'm watching the screen over here and looking at it. We got a whole freaking documentary just popped up on my side over here. Where in the world's the fire stick at? I can change this because I want to be... of course. This is usually how everything starts off in the morning. All right, let me see. Hold on for a minute. I found the fire stick in a weird place. There it is. Unbelievable. I'm sitting here trying to study the screen over there, and I get a whole freaking documentary pops up on my freaking channel. Anyway, first things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Black Series Edition LLC with Crystal Edge Technology screens and our FLE-VT, or the Imperial Crystal Edge Technology screens. Showing this real quick. So basically, this is supposed to have been, well, actually, someone called themselves making our product. Yeah, this is, I told you, that bumpy English muffin gritty look to it. That is an awful looking product. That looks like something that someone has dropped a lot of water. Well, actually, there's water in it. That's what water does to it. This would be our product right here. If I were to roll this out on the screen, this would damage just about everything we laid it against. It'd be impossible to paint. We literally would have to go back over it multiple times in order to get it to go down smoothly. And even that would be a problem. It would dry with this really bad texture to it because each one of these bubbles will rise to paint and they'll dry that way. This is our product at the end of the day. That's how smooth our stuff is. So I've been showing off the gunmetal technology. I had to get in here early. I'm so excited right now. I still got to go out, and I'm hoping that the rain slows down a little bit. I wanted to do an outside demonstration, but that is not going to happen today because we got rain all day today. So I am just going to do some demonstrations in here. I definitely want to do a roll-on application. So I'm going to be downtown in the rain. I was already downtown in the rain already today, coming out. But as you can see, for people make the, I guess, we've been through this already before. That's what I said. We gave these individuals, these are two trolls. Actually, one troll did it. We give them the opportunity to try to make our products, and they fail every single time. And this is supposed to be our product right here. It is so nasty looking. That is so gritty. That would be us at the end of the day. See how smooth we are? Where's my other cell phone at? How do I not keep track of stuff? Our desk is only but so big, and we lose stuff on this giant desk. See the mistake you made right here? This is involving a lawsuit that I'm filing next week. See, that's supposed to be our product. That would be our product right there. Big difference. Lawsuits are coming. We already filed the rest of the charges. They're done. Lawsuits are coming next for falsifying our products. So this right here, no way in the world that would be my product right there. And he has it down as Lost Sand God. We saved all these pictures. The Black Series Edition, yeah, claiming this to be our product at the end of the day. No, we would never come up this nasty and this gritty. That is really gritty and really nasty looking. Look at that. Look at that gritty that looks. Yeah. No way in the world. Anyway, while I'm over here, I'm trying to figure out, what am I looking for here? Oh, the other phone. Where's the other phone? It was my other phone. I had it on a charger. Oh, did we put it down somewhere? Where did we stick it at? It has to be around here somewhere. Like I said, the table was only but so big. We had it right there. Don't fall on the printer or anything. Oh, my God. Here I am looking for my phone. My phone's sitting right there in front of me. Oh, my goodness, that's messed up. Yeah, buddy. This is going to cost you $10 million. Did you know that? Yep. Lawyers are ready to go now. We're ready to get this ball started. So this is us. And this is supposed to be, you claim our product. Mind you, we have the 2 videos where we gave you permission to make our products. Remember that? Yep. So, yeah. But this wouldn't be our product. No way in the world we would ever come up that gritty. Do you have any idea what this stuff would look like if I were to paint over a surface, any surface? We would have all kinds of imperfections. See, there's water in it. And every time that water rises, you see one of those bumpy spots right there? Let me bring it right here. See those little bumpy, gritty spots right there? For each one of those bubbles, and it dries, it's going to have a little hill effect to it. That's why it looks so gritty and a little sandpaper kind of look, kind of a stucco orange peel look to it, because that's the bubbles. And each time one of those bubbles rises and pushes the paint up, it dries that way. And that's why you have this really gritty texture to it. You know where else I've seen this gritty texture at before? Partay's product. We've seen the exact same gritty product. So you guys are putting water in your paint. You know, I got a chemist, right? He can break your stuff down. I can send this stuff right over to him. He can break your stuff down, tell what's in it. He can tell there's water in it. That's all we need him to do, is to test it to see if there's water in it. How much water content is actually in the product. He could tell. Yeah. You guys are dropping water in your products. That is real nasty. Anyway, let's get back to the real deal. All right, so the screen we're showing up in the different sites. Yeah, they think it's black. We had to show them that it's not a black screen. It's actually a dark gray screen. So right here in our two containers, we have the Alpha Cinemax, which is the black, straight black technology. And over here we have, right here is the Imperial Gunmetal. Let me see. Just want to show you that real quick. Since someone, again, has tried to make our screen paint again and miserably failed again. And again, my paint would be coming up multicolors, which I have no idea what the heck that is going on. If you did that on a fixed frame screen, especially with that PVC material, you would jack it up so bad. Oh my goodness, I swear my cord is always wrapped around something weird. I'm trying to bring this up so you can see what we're looking at over here. That right there is the Imperial Gunmetal. Right there on our 720p projector. We haven't even used the 1080p projectors yet. We haven't touched them. No point. We're having too much fun on that projector right there. Old faithful. All right, so this is the gunmetal right here. So let me pour a little bit of that out. Oh, we'll get my phone out of the way first. We don't need my phone getting jacked up. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit of that in the center. All right. And we got to get a flashlight, because again, this stuff is super dark. Grab my flashlight. And there you go. You're probably figuring out, what is that shiny stuff? That's none of your business. Always trying to figure out how I do my stuff at the end of the day. All my stuff is tested. You got to test your stuff. That's the problem. We got so many people trying to make our stuff at the end of the day that they don't realize that you have to go through all our tests at the end of the day. If you can't do our test, you don't have my product. Just mixing some stuff together doesn't work. See that? So you can see the separation of the two. Now if I take that away, you can't see it anymore. So we'll start off again. Waste a little bit of our paint here, because people are saying, well, that can't be gray. That has to be black. No, that's actually black. It's just that really good gunmetal, if you know how to make it correctly. The problem is that when we have people claim themselves making gunmetal, the first thing we ask is, show us your history on making gunmetal. You should at least have 60, 70 videos on this topic. You don't have that. So again, second, certified screens. Certified screens are actually gunmetal screens. What is the difference between your product and gunmetal screens? How many gunmetal screens have you actually tested? And if you can't give us that, then the day that we definitely know you're definitely, and they're bluffing and just talking nonsense. So let me go over here. Let me grab this piece of paper here so we get a fresh piece of paper. Make sure there's nothing underneath in my documents or anything are not in there. Okay. So we'll lay this down here and we'll do it again. We had to literally do this on a live stream because they saw that paint. It was like, there's no way in the world. This is the black right there. We're pouring down. And if you notice, no gritty, bumpy looks to it, because again, our paints don't come out that way. That's people who don't know what they're doing at the end of the day. Now we're going to take the gray, it's the gunmetal, and we're going to pour it right on top. And if you look at it, you can see it slightly. but you need a flashlight to pick it up because, again, it's literally that dark. See it now? There we go. And I love how people say, well, you know, we see something shiny and we know how to make it. You'd have to pass all my tests first. Doesn't work that way. See, we've seen people do that. We've seen people put mica and all that stuff in their products and try to make the same thing. What happened when we gave you permission to make our products? You failed miserably. And then you try to come up with this bubble paint. I'm going to call it bubble paint. That's the nickname we're going to give it. Bubble paint. And that stuff turned out to be gritty and nasty. I don't know what was going on with that surface. Now you see the two separations right there? See the gunmetal? That's perfect gunmetal. So we can show on the camera, it's actually, or anywhere, we can show anywhere, it's actually gray. It's just that dark. We literally have to put a flashlight on top of it to show it because it's literally that dark. That's how you make perfect gunmetal. Let me see, this is the gunmetal, right? Make sure we don't get these things mixed up. So for naysayers already hating, already upset, already bitter, we know you're bitter. We got people that look, they already bitter already. I told you they're going to be bitter already. They're always bitter about everything we do. And say, oh, we just tricking y'all. That's just black paint. No, the problem is that you don't know how to make gunmetal. Your stuff is charcoal gray. I've had it. Your stuff is literally charcoal gray. You don't have no gunmetal. I would crush your stuff easily. Very easy, I would kill your stuff. Matter of fact, we had it over here already, so there's no point in thinking about it. We already had your stuff. It's fake. On top of that, this is ambient light rejection. Sorry, FLE technology. This stuff is... Wait a minute. First things first, how do you have a gunmetal and it's not ambient light rejection? There's a huge red flag right there because all gunmetal is ambient light rejection. Every single one of them. They require it. That's why they have those huge, massive numbers attached here on the 0.8 and 0.9. They have massive numbers. I've never seen a gunmetal at a 2.0 or a 0.1. None of them. They have huge, massive numbers because they're darker screens that can actually absorb more light. So how do you have a gunmetal and it's not ambient light rejection? That's a huge red flag right there. But now your stuff is not gunmetal. And as for saying that our products go on gritty like that, no. You're going to have to back up in court. Because if you can't, this is going to cost you $10 million. I am not joking with you. I'll go see a lawyer tomorrow. You're getting sued. So if you don't back it up, you're going to owe me 10 mil. See the difference right there? Yeah, that's our stuff. I don't know what the heck this mess is at the end of the day. So you're going to paint my screen down in that courtroom, and it better look just like this. Well, actually, it is going to look just like this. You better hope it looks like this. If it doesn't, this is going to cost you $10 million. That is the most nastiest thing. Like I said, I've seen this, but when I saw it, I was like, oh my goodness. They're putting water in the paint. Because his did the same thing. His had that same gritty English muffin crater look to it. The same thing. They're putting water in the paint. That is awful. Look how nasty that looks. See how smooth that looks? It's like soap, doesn't it? And you still can't see it. You can see little traces. You can see the gray a little bit. But it's really that dark. There it is right there. So, no, buddy. I don't know what the look at the different look at two different shades are popping up. That is nasty, very nasty. If I had painted this to a motorized screen and it came up with this texture attached to it, look how nasty that is. There is no way in the world. We would have problems at the end of the day. And Danny's paint did this. Danny's paint came up gritty and nasty, just like this. Look how gritty and nasty that looks. Same thing. So now you just told me what's in his paint too. That's what explained that weird texture on the surface and why he had to keep rolling over, because through the entire demonstration, when he was doing this demonstration, he was constantly rolling over the screen. That surface, you should have been done by now. You should have did one pass over and should have been finished. See that same gritty texture? That's the same thing he displayed in his demonstration. That's the water that they put in the paint. It's not applying well to the product, and that's the reason why he dropped that powdering, dropped a powder kind of pigment, and his product. He dropped water in it with the paint, and that's why it didn't take. That's why the screen came up another color. See, there be us, there be you. It's like, I don't know. It's kind of like, this is how you guys are. It's like you walk across the street, and they said there's a guy over there that's going to punch you in the face if you walk across the street. And you walk across the street anyway, and you get punched square in the face. And then you get up the next day, and you walk across the street in the same direction, and they say, look, I just told you there's a guy over there that's going to punch you dead in the face. But you get hit in the face again, and you'll do this multiple times, like multiple times. And people now are getting to the point now where it's not even feeling sorry for you anymore. They're just laughing at you. That's pretty much what you guys do. So, question is, we have here is, we know what's in his paint now. It's water. It is definitely water. He has water in his paint. Because look how many times he rolled over the surface. How are you rolling over the same surface that many times? It should have been one hit and you should have been done. And look how it's changing colors. How are you still rolling the same surface? Look, I'll upload this. They were like, how many times is he going to pass over the same? Ooh, I got paint on my phone. How many times is he going to pass over the same surface over and over again? Look how many pass. Really? You got to roll over it that many times to get it to take? Still rolling over it. Yeah, it's one time. You see when I painted that box over there? I just poured it and whoop, 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 done. If you notice, I only had to stir it one time. We don't ever have to stir it again. That's it. Once it's done, it's done. That's it. So the fact that he was stirring the paint that much, he was constantly stirring, and his instructions on basically on stirring the paint by itself, that tells you right there it doesn't mix well. So now we know what the contents are. Basically, it's water. That's what you're seeing in that container. It's water, pigment, and basically a little bit of black he's putting into it. That's what he's doing. That's his product right there. Because this showed the exact same bumpy texture. He put water in that paint and it had the same reaction. And there must be a lot of water in there to get that reaction. A lot of water. And the fact that he had to pass over the surface that many times is because it wasn't taken that well. Every time he would roll over, those bubbles would pop up, and he was trying to actually smooth it out. He couldn't get it to smooth out. Bubbles kept popping up. You put a lot of water in there. So you kind of just told me a lot of things about the product. You told me exactly from the door that you guys are basically mixing water in your paint. That's the same texture we saw on Danny's screen. The exact same texture. Look at that. So yeah, you're going to have to match that. If you can't match that, Mr. Fernando, it's going to cost you $10 million. That's what I'm going to sue you for. And actually in civil court. If you can't match it. You can see the reflection of my LED lights bouncing off this thing. Y'all don't know what y'all doing. Like I said, when I see y'all doing stuff, this is why we sat there and we gave them permission to make the product. They failed twice. The rollers kept coming up gray. They literally failed twice. Then they come back in and they tried again with this, trying to make the FLE technology, and you fail again. I told you. It's the equivalence of watching somebody walk across the street and get punched in the face over and over again. And they don't learn. They'll walk across the street with both of their eyes blacked out and still get punched in the face. You guys don't learn. You are basically like, there's people at the end of the day that just like to be abused. That's what it comes down to. Yeah. So we showed you that at the end of the day, no, they're not both black. Actually, one is actually gray and the other one is black. That's the gunmetal, and that's the one you're seeing up there. And it pulls, yes, insane shades of dark gray. So dark that the certified screens can't match it at all, period. And as for the phony email, yeah, they can't stop laughing about that. Yeah, no one sent that. Matter of fact, I think they'll be interested contacting them and letting them know that we've received a suspicious email claiming to be them. I think they're going to be very interested in that, and we will point them in the direction of the people we've having problems with, and then we'll let them know that you guys are involved. So they'll be reaching out to you. See the dumb stuff that you do at the end of the day? So you try to make it sound like one of their legal team was contacting us, and now you're actually going to be contacted by their actual legal team for what you just did. That is called identity theft right there. Posing to be somebody that you're not. Gee whiz Louise. But anyway, as we debunked a bunch of stuff here, no, our product doesn't look bumpy and gritty like that, because if that's the way, my customers would be highly upset. Just show some demonstrations of my customer painting the screen in. At one point, they were so threatened by our products, they tried to spread a rumor our products were gray instead of black. No, your products are gray, not us. Our stuff is black. They try to do that one at the end of the day. And they try to say that we use high lumen projectors to make the screen look incredible. Yeah, we use Old Faithful. We got so many demonstrations. Matter of fact, I have more demonstrations on a 1,000 lumen projector than they have videos on their own products. So, no, at the end of the day, we can back ourselves up. Oh, got some good news too. We got a contract. Actually, we got 3 contracts, and these are big contracts. These are individuals that we have worked with before, and they reached out to us, contacted us, reached out to us. They've got a lot of business opportunities for the technology. So we're going to be very, very, very busy this summer. I'm going to be in between those jobs, and I'm going to be on site at the 60 locations. I'm going to be doing the expos. We got the ad tech coming up. Oh, man, it's going to be crazy this summer. Absolutely crazy. Yep, we got 3 major contracts, and these are major, major contracts. And one of those contracts could very well get us into one of those shows, because one of them involves a very high investor. He wants to see us in one of those shows. He wants to see the reaction, to shake up the system. So guess what? We're coming. And all that other nonsense about how our products don't work, well, that's showing even more evidence at the end of the day to, again, bury you in a $10 million lawsuit, which may go higher than that. Oh, there's my cat. Wow, Taco. Yeah. But this is what we're going through in the site. Because our gunmetal is, excuse me, it's very, very dark. We have a very, very dark gunmetal. And people were looking at it going, oh, that's black paint. And I'm like, no, it's not black paint. It's actually gunmetal. And again, we showed the difference between black paint, which we had to go back and give those demonstrations and bring them up and says, no, this is our black products right here. This is the difference between our black product and black paint. Again, as I said before, the demonstrations that you have to do those, don't skip them, because they will come up. So anyway, we go back, we back that up. All right, that's good. Now we still got it back with the gunmetal. And they're sitting there saying, well, no, that can't be the gun. That can't be gunmetal. Your screen is way too dark. Well, that's what gunmetal is. Come on, guys. Either you're going to accept it or not accept it. First, you're going to sit there and say it's not dark enough to be gunmetal. Then you're going to say that it is too dark to be gunmetal. Come on. Stop it. Now, at the end of the day, now I can see at the end of the day, you're just being a problem. So let me show you. So as I showed you before, there's the separation. It's literally that dark. I'll have to show you with a flashlight because you can't see it. Gonna waste a little bit more paper on this. I'm wasting my paint too on top of that. So come over here. Do it again. These are the 2 containers we have right here with our technology in it. First thing, and on top of that, I have to express this again. If my product came out that gritty, do you have any idea how many times I would have to pass over a surface to paint it? I got a 106 over there. We use wallpaper. I would have to roll over that multiple times in order to get that to work. This is the black, right? All right, so we're going to pour black here. And notice when we show our black, it paints black. It's on the roller as black. It doesn't come out on the top of the label as a different color, and you paint it down, it's completely different. This is gunmetal we're putting right here. Gotta get my bigger screen because I have to do my ultra short. I got a bunch of tests to do today. Yep, test, gentlemen. Where are your tests? I'm going to tell you something right now. This technology, when we first showed it off yesterday, did more tests. Well, actually more, let's say tests. We're going to run tests, run-of-the-mill tests than your products have ever done. Literally. All right, going to pour it right there. In the center, right there, you see? Put it right there because I don't want to put too much on that. And there you go. See it moving in. There we go. It's gray. You know, it's funny, and this is what they'll do. They say, "Oh, but there's something in there crystallizing." You don't even know how to work that stuff at the end of the day because you keep failing on it. And no, it's not mica. It's something a little more high tech than mica. Mica is a hobby product. At the end of the day, I wouldn't dare stick that stuff in my product to begin with. Gives it a Christmas tree effect. All that time, you guys thought it was mica? No. We're way beyond that stuff now. Way beyond that stuff. Maybe like in the Crystal Edge, not a Crystal Edge, you have Digital One Crystal Screen Paint. Yeah, we use it in there. You can actually see it pop up on the screen. And our demonstrations, when we come close to the camera, you can see that stuff start to read real quick. No. What we got is much more higher than that. Mica is a problem. One of the problems I had with mica is an extremely, very fine powder. Very dangerous. You breathe that stuff in, that stuff will mess you up pretty bad. And it's so fine. You can be literally breathing it in and not knowing it. And if you're using this stuff for years and years and years, this stuff can mess your lungs up. Oh, take it from somebody who used to have lung disease. It's pretty brutal. You don't want to go down that road. There's my alarm going off. So you don't want to go down that road. So I'm very careful about chemicals and stuff that I use because I used to suffer from real serious lung problems. So no, not mica. Mica is extremely dangerous. Why do you think when you go to the nail salon, they use that stuff when they basically put it in epoxy to basically change the colors for putting on nails? They wear those masks when they're in there all the time because that stuff gets in the air. It becomes airborne. You don't even know it's airborne and you're breathing it in. And that stuff will coat to your lungs and then you'll have all kinds of problems later on. And then you'll be walking around with an inhaler all day long and wonder why you can't breathe correctly. Stuff is extremely dangerous. So we don't touch it and don't go near it. So you figure it out. And we give you the opportunity, but you can't even get the base color correct. And then you come out with that English muffin nonsense. I don't know what that crap is supposed to be. See how it comes down? Now, where is the crystal effect? It's not there anymore, is it? It only shows when it's wet. When it dries, it disappears completely. It's not even there anymore. That way we don't get the Christmas tree effect. Nobody wants that crap at the end of the day. But who cares? Because you know why? I'm contracted. 3 contracts. Not 1, 3. And I'm definitely going to be signing a contract with the larger building, the one that's going to be showing off our technology. We're definitely signing a contract with them. I'd be dumb not to at the end of the day. Because again, they have a lot of power throughout all of Allentown. They're a huge, major building. And if anyone's going to get us into all those little nooks and crannies, it's definitely going to be them with that ad tech technology. So I got some meetings coming up. None of this is going to be broadcasted. Because again, you know, you got people at the end of the day that are bitter. That's all they can be. It's just bitter. The lemons. Oh, that's the perfect name to call them. I'm going to call you guys the lemons. The lemons are always upset, always bitter, always angry. That fast, when I'm doing demonstrations, we're in our own world, minding our own business, working on our projects. And that fast, here they come with some fake email claiming to be from Screen Innovation. I think Screen Innovation is going to get a kick out of that video at the end of the day. I'm going to send it right down to their legal department, too. Somebody's basically impostoring your identity theft on your email. You can't do that kind of stuff. Gentlemen, you got to grow up. Really got to grow up. I'm pretty sure you're not, I can't say you're adults. We can't give you that credit. You're none of those. I'm so excited about this stuff, man. Like I said, I literally was in the forum site and I literally had this conversation. Like, no, that screen right there is gray. And they were like, no, it can't be gray. That thing looks solid black. I was like, no, that's a gray screen. Our gunmetals are that dark. So I had to sit there, go in and record me doing the pour back and forth to show them that the screen is gray. But I thought while I was in there doing the demonstration showing you guys, because, you know, we got the bitters at the end of the day, or the lemon heads. That's a fantastic name for them too, the lemon heads, because they're bitter all the time. the lemon heads. I thought I'd show you the gritty demonstration with the gritty all over it. That English muffin effect now, or bubble paint or water paint, whatever you want to call it, versus one of our demonstrations or a paint does a pour down. It doesn't look anything like that. So like I said, you can't back that up. It's going to cost you 10 mil. Maybe higher than that. Well, people, when you know, any one of these companies take me to court, I can back my products up 100% because that's what I do. But you guys can't back your products up. And since you can't back your products up, you're facing a $10 million lawsuit. See how interesting that is? You send me some dumb nonsense telling me at the end of the day that if I don't pull down videos and don't do this and don't do that and don't comply, that I'm going to get sued because my taxes are basically unethical. And bottom line, at the end of the day, they're completely fake and full of shenanigans. No, I can back all my technology up, everything up. I have no problem walking into a courtroom and backing up my technology. The problem is, can you back up your claim? And since you can't back it up, it's going to cost you $10 million each. I'm not going to sue one person. Each of you are going to get hit with a $10 million lawsuit. If you can't back it up, it's a defamation lawsuit. Now, I have much work to do today. I got in here early because I want to show this off some more to the forum sites. Having some fun with this new gunmetal technology we got, which is the Imperior. I got my price range, how much I want to charge for it. We got these new contracts popping up, which I can't wait to engage into those right there. We're going to be showing up ad tech this summer. We got the gamer screens coming out. I may have some contracts for overseas. But like I said, the only things we're going to do with the overseas is the acoustic screens. Because again, they're much easier to ship. And they don't cost a lot of money. And I don't have to worry about any damage to the screen or having special packaging and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Take it out, stretch it, you're good. So we got a lot on our plate. They just don't like when we raise the bar. That means customers going to question them. They don't want customers to question them. But gentlemen, you got to work. You got to pull up your sleeves and you have to work. Do you see when I developed that product yesterday? Do you see all the stuff that I had to go through to show the product off? Yes, that's what you should be doing. Literally. You have no certified screens. No form of proper testing. Use the same typecast machine. If I'm going to use the same machine, I'm going to use the same 720p 600 by 800 res projector. Low model machine. Use high model machines because you know to make your product look good. I got two 1080p projectors, actually three 1080p projectors. Two of them are 5,000 lumens. The black one's 52, sitting over there. I can use any one of them, and I got another 4,000 lumen projector Sony over there. I can use any one of those projectors. Which one I choose to use? This one. We don't need all that. Man, that's a lot of paint I would stick into something like this. All right. But yeah, that clears it right there. All right, let me see. 4K demonstrations. So I'm curious how this is going to go. If we're doing contracts. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that point. That could definitely happen. So, when you're doing contracts, it depends on how it's going. If you're doing installments means that we just have a crew come in and do the installments and stuff like that, and they do it this way. We're going to have to put in a second. This is why you need the password. The password shopping carts. This is what they're used for. Because what's going to happen? Oh, man, that's still going to be an issue. Man. Well, how would we do that? That's definitely going to be an issue. If we sign these contracts, that means the marketplace is gone. That means you guys can't touch it anymore. You can't get a hold of it. And the reason why you won't be get a hold of it because the first thing that pops up, if we're selling the product for this particular price, we don't want people coming onto the website and seeing what the prices are. So they may basically have us remove it from the site. I mean, we're still going to get paid tons of money at the end of the day. We're trying to make a lot of money today because we'll be contracted. This is interesting. I got to talk to a buddy of mine. I got a buddy of mine that's a financial advisor. How the freak would we go? Because I see companies do it all the time. Companies post their stuff all the time. So how do they do this? Wait. No. We just have to build them a special marketplace. We build them a special marketplace for them, and they would have a password to get access to that special marketplace. It would be a wholesale marketplace. The wholesale marketplace will probably sell it for them because they're not going to buy from. They're not going to buy quarts. They're not going to buy quarts. They're not buying 20s or 24s or 32s. They're buying gallons. So they'd be like anywhere from 1 gallon to 10 gallons. That's what they're ordering. They're not bothering with, and they get a discount because they're buying it in a large quantity, and then within the contract who's going to be involving for shipping and all that stuff. So yeah, it's a whole different contract. That's why I'm glad I put the freight information in there for shipping, just in case if this were to pop up. So yeah, I got to go build me a new marketplace. First, I'm going to have a talk with them first and see exactly what we're doing here first, and then if it is what I think it is, and basically they're going to buy large quantities from us, then yeah, they're in basically within the contract. I think it's something, a minimum of something like 10 gallons is a minimum. Yeah, we're going to have to build a special shopping cart. So if you get the wrong shift, it says wholesaler shopping cart, that would be for the contracts. And the only ones get access to that. And we don't sell anything. We're just going to sell large quantities on there for them. Right, that definitely works. All right, more work to do on the website. But first, I'll get a chance to talk with them first. Let me show off my gunmetal technology. I can't believe we got this baby. I've been talking about the Imperial for a while, for a bit. Yeah, I just want to make that clear, because, you know, I back everything up. And I can always go back to that video later on and go, look, there you go. So I do want to do an expansion. Hopefully we get out today. If it doesn't rain heavily all day, then I can go out and get, because I gotta get rollers. We did a spray-on application for this already. So that's already done. And the next stage I want to do a roll-on application. Because we do want to expand the screen. I want to expand the screen by 3 boxes down and another set of 4. That should widen my screen. And then I want to do another one for the black one, because I want a black one in this the gunmetal. Wait, I put the prices. Did you put the prices down? No, we didn't put the prices down. 1 gallon, 32 ounces, and 24. All right, so marketed under $300. This is going to be our most advanced. Actually, this is the darkest gunmetal we've developed so far. So we look at these flashlights to show it. Basically, it picks up gray. It's a gray screen. So our price at 24 ounces is going to be $198. 32 is going to be my bad. 242 and 1 gallon is $287. So we got it marketed under, and yes, it's going to come with free worldwide shipping. You can ship this anywhere in the world for free. I had somebody contact us from Mexico yesterday about free shipping. So we get everything. We got tests to do today, and the tests we're going to do. We're definitely doing an ultra short throw demonstration. I got my ultra short throw sitting right on the floor ready to go, and we're running it off 1,000 lumens right now. So. Did certified demonstrations, but I want everything marked as in test certified, test 1,000 lumens. We're going to run the 50s on here to see how they react, because I want to see how we can drop lower than 1,000. And we're definitely going to do an outside demonstration, but today we got a lot of rain today. So hopefully tomorrow we get some good weather, take it outside and do some demonstrations. I'm going to be using the 1,000 lumens projector for the demonstrations outside. We're going to do a hot spotting test, which that's why we have the big 52s over here. The 52s, we're going to lean against the screen, show a white level, see if this thing will hot spot on us. Contrast demonstration, distance demonstration, all that good stuff. And here we got about 18 feet from one end to the next. So we got plenty of room. So I got a bunch of people talking about right now on the forum site. Hit me up when it's done, because again, it's going to be a hurt piece. For people who pay $6,000 for a screen and we just run against that screen. And like I said, the daylight screen is a good screen. It's a dark screen. First thing I was thinking, like, man, this may give us a way to go because it's dark. It's very dark. But when I did ask for the white level test, for the white levels, and that thing came with that really high white level, that's automatically knew from the door. The tone wasn't there. That tone's not there, you're going to have very high issues with the product. You can't read the contrast levels. And color is definitely not going to pick up all that well. OLED demonstration. Man, I can see why they blow that horn so much. I was taking the lift home yesterday, and I'm on the opposite side of where the tracks are on the other side of Allentown. Man, people lost their mind. They blow past that freaking track, the section, any chance they get. And you could literally hear the horn. As a matter of fact, my lift driver, blew past it too. And you can literally hear the horn going off. They don't have the train crossings that come down and tell you to stop. They're not there at all, period. That's why they blew that horn like that. Gee whiz Louise. And someone was smacked by a train. But yeah, they were basically gunning it right across. They need to put them crossings up. Isn't that gorgeous? 720p, 1,000 lumens, 600 by 800. And that's how insane the dark shades on that gunmetal technology is. I did put a small specification sheet in the last video. I'll add it to this one. The actual one, I think it's actually already on the site, so I need to get a copy of that because that has all the more detailed information. It is ultra short throw compatible. When we load the ultra short throws up, it'll pick up with no problem whatsoever. It'll pick up at 180 degree viewing angle. What time of the day will it basically set off? We don't know that yet, so we have to go out there, do the demonstration test. We'll start off at probably around 4 and see exactly what time of the day or actually what hour will the screen actually activate. I usually don't do gunmetals outside. I usually do black screens outside, but since this one is extremely dark, we can use it outside. And I want something way different that the other gunmetals can't even think of doing. Now I think this one was sprayed on already. The outside screen, because we have to build an outside screen to connect up underneath of it to expand it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to build a connector piece. It's going to connect underneath of it to expand the screen size. Much like working with Legos. That's what we're going to do. I should Velcro that sucker too. Ooh, yeah. I'm going to Velcro it in. That's what I'm going to do. So to tape it in, I'm just going to because I don't want to tape over this. We've already got it done already. So we're going to build our L piece here like Tetris. And we're just going to slap it up there and Velcro it in. We're going to roll one half. Well, actually, the other half of the bottom is going to be rolled in. This was sprayed in. So that way you get an idea of the roll and spray in application, if there's a difference or anything. And that is basically painted on a cardboard box. That's my screen that cost me $4. Where are we at for time? We're good. But I wanted to come in and show that up close. This is the reason why I could have came in at any time and basically what people should have saw. If you watched me do enough paint down demonstrations, you would have noticed that stuff doesn't come out looking like that English muffin gritty nonsense at the end of the day. But sometimes I won't even basically engage. I'll just sit there and just wait till a person puts out a long enough rope, and then I'm the one on the other end that's going to pull. You know, give you a chance to tell enough lies. Ain't no way in the world I could ever work with that problem. My customers would have all kinds of complaints at the end of the day. We got one that just painted the screen a couple of days. Actually, sorry, yesterday they painted the screen in. That paint came up looking bubbly like that on that surface. Yeah, we would have definitely had problems. That is nasty. But then again, when you make poor products at the end of the day, you don't know what a good product looks like because you don't test. That's why they'll pass anything, because they don't know what a good product looks like. If you design good products, you would know trash when you see it. That stuff looks like trash. And that's supposed to be us? Yeah, good luck on that in court. Man, this is going to be a beast. And yes, these will come in the lock containers. Lock containers, special seals, everything. I'm definitely going to hire a lot of people. I got to do these contracts. Oh, they think they're, and they're supposed to be big contracts. Man, I'm going to be so busy, it's not even funny. I'm literally going to have me a work crew to come in and do these installments for me, because there's no way in the world I can do all that. I got to bring somebody already in to do the updates for the website. We got a graphic designer we're bringing on board. I got my buddy coming in. He's a brainiac. He designs all that crazy. He's building our gaming simulators. Yeah, he's going to design our gaming simulators for us. And we got the other fellows coming in. He's a master at welding, so he's going to build the frames for the gaming simulators. And he's going to build those customized gaming desks. Oh, I cannot wait. We got so much stuff lined up. So what are they more bitter about now? Are they more bitter about our black technology, or is it inferior now? Because, you know, next week we're going to start working on that silver technology next. Pace yourself. We don't want anybody having heart attacks over there. Lemon heads get upset so quick. And if those are wondering why we call them lemon heads, because they're bitter all day. They are bitter. Pace yourself. Man, I love this cardboard screen. I gotta game off this bad boy. Now soon I'm going to be ordering, because I like the cardboard screens. I'm going to be ordering, I should get the styrofoam. The styrofoam is much lighter than, oh wait, no, cardboard's light too. But I do like the cardboard. We've done styrofoam. I think I'm going to go get me a 5-pack of the 4x8 heavy duty cardboard. And again, like I said, if you buy this stuff, you're not cutting it through with the scissors. You have to use a saw to cut through one of these. It's very, 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 very thick cardboard. It's about running that thick. My hand pops up there. It's about that thick. So it's really heavy duty cardboard. So we're going to do one with the gunmetal and the other one, actually we need 3 of them. We need one with the gunmetal, one with the black Alpha Cinemax, and we need one with the new platinum black silver. I'm putting one in there for them too. They're getting a screen. My neighbor over here, he's getting a screen. Got a few people down here getting screens. And this summer, oh my goodness, man, we can't wait for that. That's what they're also getting hyped up, because they seen our technology outside. I said, my goodness, you launch that stuff at any form of outdoor home theater expo, yeah, we would clean up in there. There's all white screens, and that's all you see is white screens in there. We would clean up in that place. That black technology outside is freaking crazy. Where the heck is a fire stick? I spend all day long looking for fire sticks. This is what I do. Certified test we're going to continue to do. There's more screens that I need to do. I only want the top. I want the top and the best gunmetal. That's all I want. All the rest of them, really don't care for. But I just want the top and the best gunmetal. Look at the menu. Look how crazy the menu looks. How dark it is. Darkest gunmetal we've ever developed. All right, I'm done here. I want to do one demonstration promoting this technology, and that's it. We can leave the lemon heads out of it for good. Well, not for good. They're going to pop up. Lemon heads are always doing something. Oh, it's funny because there's a lemon right there. Lemon heads are always doing something weird. But other than that, just want to show you that dumb nonsense that we're doing, basically trying to send me some email to try to intimidate me. Gentlemen, I'm smarter than you at the end of the day, and I think I would know what a legal document looks like, because, you know, I have lawyers also. But anyway, moving on. And yeah, I got things I have to do. I have a very busy day today. We're going to Lego our screen. That's going to be fun. Oh, look at the white. So we got the crazy white levels and we got the super dark. The white levels aren't hard to do in a gunmetal. It is to get it the darkest you possibly can without tilting and hitting that black level. And we got it. All right, I'll be back on. I want to promote this and basically get ready to start the other section so we can enlarge it, get our ultra short throw, because we definitely have to do an ultra short throw demonstration on this. And hopefully tomorrow, if the weather is good, we should be outside with it. All right, gotta go, and God bless.